we're coming to the end of an extraordinary and difficult year, I think with a sudden surge of scientific optimism. Because after barely 12 months of the pandemic, we're seeing the vaccine going into the arms of the elderly and the vulnerable, vaccines that are the product, each and every one of them, of vast international efforts in laboratories around the world. And so my message to you all is that together we can use scientific advances to protect our entire planet, our biosphere, against a challenge far worse, far more destructive even than coronavirus. And by the Promethean power of our invention, we can begin to defend the Earth against the disaster of global warming. And by that, I mean that together we can reduce our emissions, we can radically cut our dependence on fossil fuels, we can change our agricultural practices, and in short, we can reverse the process by which for centuries humanity has been quilting our planet in a toxic tea-cosy of greenhouse gases. And at the same time, we can create hundreds of thousands of jobs, millions of jobs across the planet as we collectively recover from coronavirus. And let's do it together. Let's make it our collective commitment, as Antonio has just said, to get to net zero by 2050. And we in the UK, as he says, we're going to do our bit. We're reducing our emissions by 68% at least on 1990 levels over the next decade. And I'm really awed and humbled by the efforts of other countries around the world to set their own targets. We're doing this not because we're hair shirt wearing, tree-hugging, mung bean munching eco-freaks, though I've got nothing against any of those categories, and mung beans are probably delicious. We're doing it because we know that scientific advances will allow us, collectively, as humanity, to save our planet and create millions of high-skilled jobs as we recover